I grew up in a tennis family. I'm one of 4 boys, as you guys know.
He was number 1 in the world growing up.
Yeah,
So
number 1 in
crazy.
the nation as a tennis player, and I
Wait, the nation or the world?
nation.
Okay, number 1 in the nation.
12s, 14s, and it was like my life. Like I was literally born into tennis, and I started when I was 5 years old. We owned a tennis center, and I
Were
would
you
just
homeschooled?
I was homeschooled.
His dad
yeah.
started Tennis Channel.
My dad started the tennis
Beth
channel.
was number 1 at one point.
My mom was a pro tennis player, not number 1, but I
Okay.
think she was top 20.
I've told so many people she was number 1 in the world.
Fake news, baby, fake
Okay,
news.
okay.
And yeah, so I felt like my identity was kind of tennis. You know, I was homeschooled for tennis, and it was kind of like there was no other option other than to be a pro tennis player. And then all of a sudden, when I was 15 years old, I started dealing with these injuries that just would not go away. First thing that happened when I was 15, I was number 1 in the nation at the time. Was I had a back fracture that literally lasted 3 years.
You broke your back.
How
broke
did that,
my back.
How'd that happen? Just
I don't know. I think it was just growing really fast, and I saw
He's tall.
I saw at least 10 different
tall are you?
doctors. I'm 6'5".
6'5".
6'5". People go back and forth 6'6", 6'4". I say 6'5".
Okay.
And then yeah, so I went to UCLA for tennis because my accolades when I was younger still got me into UCLA. I played there, didn't do as well as I'd liked. Still dealt with injuries. I had 2 hip surgeries in college, and it was kind of the thing I was battling for a while. And then my mom started playing pickleball, so she wanted to do
She's a
something
beast.
social. Yeah, she was the number 1 senior pro in the world. Pickleball, like I think she still is. She doesn't play as many tournaments. But she was like, Roscoe, there's so much opportunity in this sport, and you're trying to go out there and play futures for tennis. Like, just check out pickleball. Like, you can play a little bit, and then if you don't like it,
But you
go
were
back
done
to
with tennis at that time,
No,
right?
I wasn't done with tennis.
wow,
I was
I didn't know
still, I was planning to go play futures in like the middle of nowhere and try and pursue this dream that had kind of drifted away from me.
How old
And
were you?
I was 22, so I just finished college, and yeah, I was gonna go play some futures.
Let me ask-
That wasn't that long ago. That's crazy.
No,
You're only
I'm 25 now.
Let me ask you something. Was there a, like, you're a humble guy, but did you think at one point that you were going to be the next great American tennis player? Like, was that what people were betting on you to be?
When I was younger, for sure. Like, I didn't think I was going to go to college, but
That's crazy.
I think it's such a young age that stuff really doesn't, like, matter until you're,
Until you do
there's
it.
so much time. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
so much time in between that. But it was like my dream. Like, I never pictured myself doing anything else. My mom was like, you should try pickleball. She kept telling me this for 6 months, and I hopped on the pickleball court for like 10 minutes with them, and I swear it was 10 minutes, and I was literally hooked. I was
Were
like,
you good right away?
no, I was bad. I was like, there's no way I'm losing to people in a racket sport. You just feel this like confidence because I'd played my whole life, and I was just getting my ass handed to me, and it was very, very humbling, honestly. February 2023 came around, and Matt Manassi hit me up, and he was like, yo, there's a tournament in Florida, $10,000 to the winner. Also, the winners get to play Agassi and Roddick. So it was the Pickleball Slam on ESPN that they were doing, and they had an amateur event. And I was like,
which we helped promote that year.
yeah, so the kitchen helped promote it, and this will actually, you'll see this is where I meet Jared. But so I play this tournament. We win that tournament. We get to play Agassi and Roddick in the finals. And my first thought was like, this is my first pickleball tournament. I just won 10 grand, and I get to play Agassi and Roddick in the finals. Like, I've never done anything like this in tennis. Like, this is so unique. And so that basically got me to keep playing, and now here we are. It's what I do full time. It's why I'm doing this podcast.
What year was that?
This is 2023 when I first started, so now we're 2025. I've been
wow.
playing for about 2 years.
And we actually, I think, was it the night before that we went to dinner in Delray, or was it the night after the tournament?
So this is when you and Matt were friends. There's been a lot that's happened before then, or after then. And
shout out Pickleball McNasty.
I love Pickleball.
Still have a lot of
McNasty.
love for him, but we did a lot of work together. I mean, he was kind of the face of the kitchen for a while, and we all went our separate ways. We still see him, nothing but love.
Matt brought me to dinner with Jared, and I kind of met this guy, and then I remember it was the last day of the Pickleball Slam. We're in the casino, so it was at the Hard Rock Casino in Florida, Hollywood, Florida, and I'm like listening, like I'm like walking through the casino, and I hear this guy yelling, "Too many." And I was
Too
like,
many!
Yeah, too many. It's Ryan Sherry. He's at a casino at a blackjack table with Sam Querrey. It was Ryan, Sam Querrey, and a few other guys.
Wasn't his partner from the Gators there?
Brandon?
Yeah, Brandon.
Yeah,
Seiler?
I think
Brandon
so.
Shout out
NFL
Gators.
player. And I was like, what is going on? So I walked behind this table just to kind of see what they were doing. And Jared was standing there. He was just telling me jokes the whole time. And I was like, this guy's hilarious.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
believe it
I
or
definitely
not.
wasn't there yet.
You weren't there.
Yeah.
I think Jared and I have literally talked every day since, and it was like the start of a great relationship. We were watching all these guys gamble, and then of course I was getting into pro pickleball. Jared was a great guy to know, and he just kind of like mentored me through the whole thing. So
At one point, I did say publicly across the kitchen channels that Roscoe Bellamy was the future #1 pickleball player.
I mean, we were
I
like,
still got time.
We were
Still
like
got
3
no,
years
I
in.
think you're still going to
Yeah.
get there, but I think I believed that, and I
Yeah.
still believe it, and I think it was just wild. Like I don't know. I think from that first moment, I was like, this guy's the real deal.